everyone, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a haul video. It is mostly a MAC haul, but I'm going to throw in a little few things I got at Sephora too. If you watched my July non-beauty favorites video, which in reality I just filmed, you'll see me getting very excited about my MAC delivery that arrived during the video. So I did literally just get it and was like, I'm gonna film a video, so I still have the same makeup on from when I filmed my non-beauty favorites video and from when I filmed my Pinterest improv inspired video, except I changed the lips a little bit. So I did just get this MAC package, but to be honest, before I filmed it, like I ripped everything open and I tried on the lipstick and some of the stuff, whatever. So I'll show you what I actually used, but like I did literally just get it and like opened it up and like took all the packaging out because I'm like a beast when new makeup comes in. I'm like, ah! I will say I did actually just get a MAC Pro card, so I got a discount on all these products. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I managed to get a discount somewhat easily. There are some tricks and tips and stuff, but there's a lot of videos online on how to get a MAC Pro card if you are a professional but you don't have actual school training, so you can just Google it and you can find tons of videos on that. But I have a new MAC Pro card. I was so excited. I have a Pro card, some of them aren't cards, they're just codes, but I do have like Pro access to a few different brands, but MAC was probably the one I was most excited about. To be honest, I don't have a lot of MAC products. I used to when I lived in Boston. I shopped at MAC more because I worked in a department store that had a MAC counter and I had more access to it, and all the girls I was working with all wore MAC. But over the years, I live outside the city now. I don't have a MAC store that's convenient to get to, and you know, it's like if they don't carry it at Sephora or Ulta, I don't tend to order it. I will say of the MAC products that I already had that I love, the MAC Red, which is actually called MAC Red, that's the full title, is probably my favorite red lipstick. And I think I also have Pink Nouveau. So if you want to see what I just got in my first MAC Pro card haul, then just keep watching. The first thing I got was the MAC Strobe Cream. I am super excited to try this because I feel like, I don't know if this is where the term strobing came from, but ooh, that's a nice illumination. I don't know much about it, but I don't know if this works as a primer or if it's just like an illuminator. I don't know. I'm just kind of excited to try this because strobing obviously is the big thing, so why not have a strobe cream? I wanted to get the MAC Pro Longwear Concealers, but I'll be totally honest with you, I think I have to like go into a MAC store and pick out my colors because I was searching online and I was searching for colors and I just could not figure out like which color because I feel like MAC's coloring system is a little confusing. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to go in person and actually like look at the colors in the store. I got two brushes. I basically, when I got my Pro card, I went online and went through like almost every YouTuber that I follow to find out like what their favorite MAC products were, and the brush that came up like every single time was the MAC 217. So I got that one, and I'd say the second most popular brush that came up was the MAC 224. If you have any MAC brushes that you cannot live without, let me know because I'd love to invest in some. If you have any MAC products at all that you love that I haven't picked up that you think I should grab, totally leave them in the comment. I want to hear about it. I also got the Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. I went back and forth between Painterly, or I think it's Soft Ochre, I think is the other one. This one was a little pinker, the other one was a little more yellow. I have more pinkish tones to my skin, so I leaned more towards the sort of peachy pink one. So I decided to go with Painterly. I got some eyeshadows. I actually got this case, which has my hair on it already. And let's see if I can open it. I put this all together like a second ago. Basically, you can get the case, but then I got this organizer thing that you put in here, and then I bought the eyeshadows I wanted individually, and I just picked out, I think there's 7 here, and I was like, oh, I should fill the whole thing, but then like my shopping cart was getting like way out of control, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start with my collection here, and I shouldn't have put these all in here because now I'm not gonna be able to tell you what the names are. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I got this out here, and this is my case here, and I know this is the shade Cork. This shade is Satin Taupe, and I have Mystery, Shroom. That was like the popular one that I feel like came up all the time. I think this one is Vapor. This one I was excited about because my idol, Dita Von Teese, I read somewhere, wears Vapor eyeshadow. Then I got the shade Cranberry because I was very excited. I saw a tutorial. I think it was Tanya Burr who did a Cranberry by MAC eyeshadow tutorial, and I was like, I'm doing that holiday time, let me tell you. Yeah, that's Cranberry, and I think this is Woodwinked. Yeah, Woodwinked. So these are my colors. So I got the kit. I have plenty more spaces in it for, I have room for 8 more eyeshadows, so send on your MAC eyeshadow recommendations. Okay, I have 2 lip liners. I got Whirl and Soar. I hear so many things about MAC lip liners. I feel like every makeup tutorial that I find, like especially on Pinterest or something like that, or you know, Instagram, like every makeup tutorial, for some reason, there's like a MAC lip liner in it, and so I just didn't know which ones. I never used to have lip liners, and my collection is getting huge between my Rimmel, and I think I have a Charlotte Tilbury, and I have a few NYX ones, and now I have my MAC ones, and my lip liner collection is getting really crazy. I don't know why, but I debated, and I ended up going with Whirl and Soar because those seem to be the most popular. I also am jumping on the bandwagon, and I got the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I wanted to try it in some different scents. I've heard a lot of good things about coconut. I've heard good things about cucumber. I was thinking about, like, I think there's a rose and a lavender, but this was the only one that wasn't sold out on the website. So I went with the original, and I'm gonna try it out. I misted it on my face just before the video. I'm not really sure it did anything. This is the first like face spray mist I've used, so I don't know, I'm curious to see how I like it long term. And now for lipsticks. I think we all knew I was gonna have a large collection of MAC lipsticks. Like I said, I think I only have 2 in my makeup collection right now, so I'm just going to grab one and get started. A lot of nudes. I don't have a lot of nude lipsticks because nudes tend to make me look washed out, so I kind of been like, I don't know, I've kind of given up on them, but I've recently discovered lip contouring, so, which is, I got the lip liners, so I've been kind of rediscovering nudes that now that I'm contouring my lips, I can actually wear now because they don't make me look too washed out. So I have Brave, which I am excited to try. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Brave is nice because it's not too nudie. It's kind of, that's a terrible place for me to put it. Put it here so you can see, yeah. Connect the 2 together there. I'm like painting my arm there. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to wash off. But yeah, this, it like looks nude, but it's got a little bit more of like a mauvey nude more, I think, or like a pinky nude, which I think is gonna be nice. Now I have Bombshell. This, I don't know if I'll even wear. I've been thinking about doing a whole tutorial. Let me know if you want to see it, of all products that have Bombshell in the name, because I love my blonde bombshells. So I'm thinking about doing a whole tutorial on that, so I grabbed this. I used to wear this color when I was in my 20s. Bombshell was my color. So I don't know if I've grown out of it yet. We'll see, but this is some pink. It's actually, it's not too bad. It's subtle, it's pink. I'm a sucker for a good name of a product, and Bombshell like had me at hello. Okay, next I have Modesty. Again, another nude. This one looks a little bit more, a little bit browner. I guess this is a little bit more of a mauvey nude. It's funny how like I describe a color and then I see a color next to it and it changes my description of the original color. I don't know if anybody else does that or if it's just me. Next I have Blankety. This one I was hearing about a lot. This one is even more nude than the others, so it's less of a pink, more of a nude shade right there. I got Lady Danger. This one is most definitely not a nude. I've been actually looking around for like dupes of this, and I was like, you know what, I really should get the original so I can compare. But yeah, it's like, it's an orangey red, like definitely. And I feel like it's definitely like a spring summer color. I also got Pastisserie? I think it means bake shop in French, I don't know. But this one, this is actually what I have on my lips now. Although I had another color on my lips, very sheer. I had another color on my lips originally, and then I put, which one did I use? I put Soar around my lips, which I already had like a lip liner and a lip color on them. So I just kind of like lined my lips again with Soar, and then I put Pastisserie over it, so that's kind of what I got going on right now. I also got Plumful because I've been hearing so many things about this. I was convinced I had a dupe for it, but because I didn't have the original, I didn't really know for sure. Really pretty plum color. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that in the fall and more in the winter, but I think I may have a dupe for it. But I'm gonna kind of go through some of these and see if I have some dupes, so I might be doing a MAC dupe video very soon. And the last one I got was Cream Cup. I actually have also heard a lot of great things about this. This one looks a little sheer too. It's a nude, but it's a pinkier nude too. This is the beauty blogger arm here, people. This is what we look like most of the time. So those are all my MAC products, and I'm just gonna do a little, because I also placed an order from Sephora, like I'm losing everything here. I placed an order from Sephora right before I found out that I got my MAC Pro card, so I had this coming to me. So it's not a large variety of products, but it's just a few things. I grabbed the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara because I'm very curious to give it a try. I feel like when you use a regular brush, it's so big and it kind of just, I always end up getting it all over myself, so I'm very curious to try and see how this works. And for those of you that regularly follow my channel, you've probably already seen my Kat Von D Everlasting my Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick Swatch video. I will link that to this video so you can see it. If you watch my channel regularly, you've probably already heard that the day I filmed that with all the original shades, I found out that she added like 16 new shades, and I was like, great, now I gotta start over again. I was actually gonna collect like all the new 16 shades, and I put them all in my shopping cart, like all the ones that were available. I think there were a couple that were sold out. And I was like, too much. Like my credit card like jumped out of my purse and like ran away from me. So I decided to cut back, although I still have a lot here. I got Beloved, which I actually think it's super similar to Jeffree, to be honest with you. It's very, let's see if I can do this because I've got MAC on this arm. Let me see if I can do this on this arm. I feel like it's really similar to Jeffree, so I don't know. I think I might almost like it a little bit better. So I feel like they're very similar in shade. I got, what is this? Ayesha. That brings me back to, this is a very purple, like violet-y kind of a color, like a muted purple. I don't know how this color is gonna look on me. That name reminds me, there used to be a song, I forget who sang the song. It was like part in English, part in Spanish. It was like, Ayesha, Ayesha passing me by. They used to play that song when I worked at a department store in Boston. They used to play that song like in our department because I worked in like the juniors department, and like they used to play that song all the time. I had that song in my head nonstop. Okay, I also got the shade Suspiria. This is another purple. I don't know what is with me in purple lipsticks lately, but this one is a little bit warmer. I don't know if you can see that. This one is also, this is also purple, but it's lighter purple. It's Requiem. This is more of, I feel like, a pastel-y kind of a purple. This is going to be good for like a center lip contouring color. I also have Mother, which I wore this the other day. The funny thing is it doesn't look very bright in the package, and then I put it on and it didn't look super bright, but then I went to my dance class and under the lights I was like, wow, it seemed very bright to me under like fluorescent lights. So I don't know, I feel like the shade kind of changes, and the name Mother is interesting for a lipstick shade. I also have Melancholia maybe? I don't know. These names are getting harder and harder to pronounce. This is pretty. This is a very pretty pink. I'll definitely be trying that one. This is Lovesick. I like this because I can pronounce this one. This one looks very pretty. This one's a little bit mauvier than the last one. That's nice. And then this one I actually used in my video. It was actually my Pinterest improv video where I did the eye makeup look, and I have this on underneath the MAC lipsticks that I kind of threw on over it. This is the shade Noble. It's very pale. Very pale, so I have to lip contour with something like this or else I'm gonna look totally washed out. Now I got some major arm action going on. I'm gonna try not to bump into anything with all this crazy stuff on my arm, Doing a little dance, making a little love, getting down tonight. So anyway, I think I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna wrap this up very quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this haul video. If you have any recommendations of products I should be trying out, please let me know. Leave them in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Be sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.